Yeah. Yeah.
What's going on, everybody? Ryan the Mighty Quinn here, the Cornerman _MMA. Before I forget, please like, subscribe, and share. We're here with Damon Jackson, recently top-ranked UFC featherweight. How you doing, man?
Doing good, man. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for coming on. I mean, wow,
Sure.
so much. Is this 4 or 5 in a row? I meant to look it up. I didn't have time to.
It's 4.
4. Yeah. Okay. And I remember last time we spoke that you were looking to get into the top rankings, hopefully after this fight, and like that, like it's almost like you knew beating Pat Sabatini would do that. You've done that. You did it. It's so funny. I was convinced that this fight was going the over. A lot of people were asking me, and lo and behold. But no, man, you looked fantastic. Just take us through the fight. You know, like I know, like the front kick is actually the biggest part that got me. Like, do you use front kicks a lot, or is this something you've implemented into your game to drop him?
No, like we definitely drilled it like so much because the way that he moves, it just people just like get in, that either the knee or the front kick was going to. And it's something I definitely have been working for years. It's just not something that, I really pull out a whole lot because, it's just like usually I'm out there to punch and take someone down because I want the fight to the ground. But I knew that, with my injury to my pec, a couple weeks before that, I knew it was going to be an issue to wrestle with him the whole fight. So I wanted to throw some striking and make him shoot in. And then when he shot in, I was planning on, pulling out a guillotine or pulling maybe a snap down and take his back or something like that. But I was trying to avoid the wrestling, which is why I wanted to throw the front kick.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, you kind of broke up there, I think, because you're driving, but we got the nuts and bolts of it. So you saw the way he moved the front kick would be implemented. As someone who has a wrestling background, I'm someone who's very susceptible to that stuff. So I wonderful game plan. Begrudgingly speaking, wonderful game plan. So yeah, then you got on top of him, pounded him out. It was really great, and you said uh, similar to you. I like to punch in and go in, but so many times the fight just doesn't go our way. Sometimes you see that opening, but that's what it takes to be a world class fighter. Now, I know you went through a lot that whole camp, and I saw you said a lot with Ariel Helwani. You were talking a lot about how it's almost like the weight cutting and stuff. It almost is like a good distraction and stuff like that. And that was really interesting. Interesting. I just wanted to say I felt that was interesting.
Yeah,
So
I don't think people understand like how much you got to do that whole week. Anyways, like you got to do like media, you got to do the weight cut, you got to do all your grocery shopping, you got to do your own laundry. So it's like there's so much to keep you busy. And then like I always have like I have one coach, and then I always bring some of my friends out with me. And so I had two of my buddies out, and it's just nice to just chill in between training, and it kept me distracted for sure.
yeah, it's funny you say the grocery shopping. You just remind me of like whenever I was fighting for smaller shows, and then they give you the voucher for like the hotel buffet. It's like, what am I going to do with this?
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
uh, it's
Yeah.
it's difficult to write food when you're cutting weight. So I did see a blip somewhere. I didn't get the names. I saw that you did call out 3 opponents. Which 3 opponents were they?
I called out Julian Rosa because he was on a 3-5 win streak. Dan Ige and Alex Caceres, and they're all very super practical matchups. But Julian has a fight. He's got a fight booked, and so now it's down to Dan and Alex. And Dan has agreed to fight, and we're hoping that we can get one lined up for this year. Because I told him, I'm like, like I want this fight, and I know it's going to happen eventually. But if you're not ready to fight this year, I want to fight one more time. So hopefully, hopefully one of those two matchups come through, and I get to fight one more time this year. It'd be really cool.
I love how you're staying active. Yeah, that 3 month period, 4 month period is it's I liked staying active when I was active. um, has And has the UFC, have they been favorable in you fighting again at the end of the year?
Yeah, I mean, so far they like whenever they have guys like me that want to stay consistent and that are winning fights, it's pretty easy for them to match me up whenever they want to see me fight more. And if I want to fight as much as they want me to fight, then that's a good thing. So I think a lot of times people they want to fight and they want to rest and they want to like go goof around and stuff. And for me, it's just like when I don't have a fight, it gets really frustrating. I like to I like to keep some of my mind. So
Hmm.
if I could get one more fight locked down before hunting season's over, that'd be cool.
That's awesome. Hunting season. Yeah, like I always look at it like, barring an injury, you should want to fight 3, 4 times a year. This is what we do for a living. Like I'm with you on that. So you did say something else too, that you're opening a gym. I saw. That's
Yeah.
fantastic. How's that going?
It's going good. I got the space that I want to rent, and I'm gonna rent it for about 2 or 3 years, and then I'm gonna have my own place built, and that way I can kind of get what I want. But right now, the construction costs are just they're so high. So,
Hmm.
I'm looking to do all the renovations myself because I haven't got to do that in a while. Because that's what before I bought my house that I'm about to move into, that's all I've ever done is work. I've either worked in the houses or I've worked on campers. So I miss working with my hands. So it'd be nice to get in there and do the renovations myself and get it ready to go.
That's cool. I'm not a handy person. My wife is always reminding me of that. That's something I wish I
Yeah,
was a little bit better with. Something,
just
and
go on
and you
YouTube. Yeah.
now that I'm a homeowner, I really regret not paying attention to certain stuff my father taught me when I was younger, because you really could save a whole ton of money if you're good with
Oh
your
yeah.
hands.
Yeah.
So you young fighters that don't own homes, listen. This is the best part of that conversation. This whole conversation right now. No, but that's great, man. We know that they have at least 2 cards in December, the third in Orlando, and then they have a pretty big one in Vegas, December 10th. Do they have? Is there any other fight nights that month,
Yeah,
or
the 17th. Yeah, it's the 3rd, 10th, and 17th, and then they're done. So,
yeah,
and I don't mind. I honestly don't mind fighting at the fight nights and at the Apex. Like I really don't. I would love to have fans, but if it means me fighting one more time this year, I would take a fight there all day.
yeah, for sure. No, that's awesome. I think that you just I love the way you're looking at your career now, man. Just even from last time, things are just going. You just have the right mindset, and like obviously you're developing your game. Best of luck to you, man. Damon, thank you so much for coming on. We're always rooting for you, and hopefully I'll have another one with you after your next win.
Heck yeah, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, thanks for the support.
All right, big guy. Have a good one.
All right, you too.
Yeah, yeah.